Ooh, what might that be? So we're gonna show you. This is the place me and Lily first met, physically met. So basically, we're going to a barbecue. Me and my friends are gonna pick Lily up, and she was waiting here with her friend, waiting to get picked up. And so first sight was here. She was waiting at this intersection here underneath the traffic light. I was on the other side of the road.
So I met Mike across the road. That was the first time we met.
Yeah. Right, so what you guys see here is the Beehive, Wellington. So all the politicians are, Prime Minister, decisions are made. Yeah, we'll now talk through some questions that you guys may have.
Let's start.
Alright. So now the question is, how did we meet?
How did we meet?
Or Jenny. The way I met Lily was initial contact was through Facebook. I run an organisation called Taiwanese in Wellington, a Facebook group, and one day Lily decided to sign up, and I had to do my due diligence as the group administrator.
So he added me at the same time that he accepted me into the group.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I added her, but I added her at the time and started talking to her and stuff. And then I eventually invited her to a barbecue. And I had another couple of Taiwanese guys and girls, or I think just guys, going. And so where we are right now is at Parliament, and this is where we first met. I was with some friends in a car, and then decided to meet her here. And
so I was getting picked up here.
Getting picked up from here.
Tabitha and I, my flatmate, we were just chilling here, waiting for Mike to pick me up.
Yeah.
And so I'll talk about how I found out about this group. So one day my flatmate Tabby came home from a high school reunion and talked about a girl that went to school with her. And so for some reason we ended up looking her up on Facebook. And while we were on her Facebook page, I realised that she was part of this group called Taiwanese in Wellington. And so this is after 4 to 5 years of living in Wellington, and it was the first time I found out about this group. I was both surprised and also very excited to join, but then I forgot about it until one day I got accepted into the group, maybe a week or so later, and I got a friend request from Mike.
Yeah, so we met through Facebook basically, and physically met through barbecue event.
But then you also asked for my number, like
maybe for
on
WeChat
our first
purposes.
Facebook conversation,
Alright.
which
Cool.
Mike says is totally wrong.
My first impression of Lily was I saw her across the road, and I go, oh yeah, looks quite similar to Facebook. Similar to Facebook, true to Facebook, true to photo. So yeah,
So
she
no
looked
Photoshop.
Yeah, she looked a bit tired in person.
Yeah,
maybe
I was a
'cause-
bit of a night owl back then. I still am, but
Still
maybe
am.
more so when I was a student.
Yeah, so she looked a bit more tired, but otherwise, yeah, pretty close to the photo. Yeah, that was my first impression.
So
Then-
my first impression of Mike, so I'll talk about online. So online, before we met, I thought at first I thought he was a little odd because he added me on WeChat at 5 a.m. in the morning, which woke me up because I was obviously asleep. And I remember checking my phone and thinking, this guy must be crazy to wake up at 5 a.m. and to add someone that early in the morning. So I actually thought about not responding to his many voice messages, but thankfully I didn't, because I soon realised that he was actually quite a nice person.
So after me and Lily hung out for a bit, one day she came back from Auckland, and then she bought me a bag of sticky rice made by her mum, and I thought, ooh, there may be something special here. You don't just bring back sticky rice for anyone. Joey didn't get a
well,
piece.
to be honest, at the time I thought you were a bit homesick because you haven't been back to Taiwan for a little while, so I thought I would share the love, share some of Mum's cooking, and brought some back for you.
Yeah, appreciate it. So I suppose our first date was at Midland Park. I was into slow cooker at the time, and I used to make these huge pots of beef stew with rice. And I decided, since Lily was so nice, and just bugger, I'll just make her a portion, and we can hang out in Midland Park during lunch break. So our first date was in Midland Park, eating beef stew rice.
中文叫牛肉饭.
牛肉饭 or 牛腩饭
It was Mike's specialty at the time. And so I remember getting this invite and was very excited to try this 牛肉饭, because when he was making it, he would send me photos. And so I met him at Midland Park, and I remember seeing him across the road with 2 lunch boxes, just waving the bag around, kind of, and walking around waiting for me to arrive. And yeah, that was our first date at Midland Park.
The favourite thing I like about Lily, that she's very detail orientated, so she's able to pick up a lot of things that I would often miss out on. So 我喜欢她细心. And also she's just a very caring person and very, very kind towards people that are close to her. She also, I can tell that she values me very much, holds me very close to her heart, and that's something I deeply appreciate about her.
My turn? Well, I think Mike makes me a better person. So.
Oh, she definitely does. She makes me a better person as well. Like sometimes when I'll be able to have meaningful conversations with her. For example, should I be going for this job, or whether this company is better, which one's a better fit for me? Should I work for the council? Should I work for Ministry of Justice? And also, when I was prepping for interviews, she would be there, able to offer me meaningful advice.
So I think we make a very good team.
Yeah, I think
we balance each other out, and we hear each other out as well.
She makes me a better person. Like I probably wouldn't have gotten certain jobs if it wasn't for her guidance and advice, feedback from my interviews. So yeah, I hope she can continue to support me going forward, and I hope I can be the same as to her as well. I actually proposed in Paris. It's a place where Lily always dreamed to be proposed to at. And so it goes like this. We had a photographer scheduled in Paris, and we kind of decided to maybe we'll do a couple of shots where I was pretending to propose, but not really. But and also the ring we bought was quite expensive, so didn't really want to risk taking it to Paris and getting stolen. Lots of pickpockets there.
So we talked about Mike staging or pretending to propose to me, and that he would just bring the box and not the actual ring.
Yeah. So and also I looked into, I called insurance companies to say, hey, can you insure the ring if I go overseas? How much it would cost? And it was just uneconomical, hundreds of dollars just to insure the ring. So I told Lily the risk was too big. I wasn't gonna bring the ring over. But to surprise her, I did bring the ring over, and so on the day when I got down on my knees, I showed her the ring, and she it was real. Got down on my knees and then asked a question, and so the clip looks like this. So on the morning of the proposal, the photo shoot started at 6:30 in the morning. So
we both had to wake up at around 4 o'clock to get ready. For me, it was like makeup, hair, eat breakfast. So we were running on a pretty tight schedule. Our photographer wanted to meet us there at 6:15, 6:20.
I think 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah, 6:30.
So we were still at the hotel at
6:15.
6:20, and so I was panicking because I didn't want to be late for our photo shoot, and panicked a little and was a bit moody, and so we fought on the way to the destination.
On Uber, we kind of I got grilled a little bit. Got grilled a little bit for why did you take so long, blah blah blah, and I'm like, relax, it's okay. Like 5 minutes. You rather look everything right, look right, and have a good shoot. 5 minutes is okay. We're still paying for that time anyway. It doesn't matter. In the end, the photographer turned up 5 to 10 minutes late anyway, so I got grilled for nothing. And but you know, even though I still got grilled, the proposal had to continue because that was my only chance.
So despite me getting angry, and you
still proposed. Right. Thank you very much. Let's now go to Midland Park to where we had our first date.
So now we're at Midland Park where we had our first date. This is where Mike made his homemade beef stew rice.
Yeah, mate. So I made some rice for Lily, and we both enjoyed it here. Now we'll take you guys to Walcott Street, the place where I first asked Lily out. Here we go. Right, we're now here at Walcott Street, so this is the place where I officially